Um, Sushi Gang. You said best friends like Ernie and Bert. Uh, how do you cope when you can no longer associate with someone who is close to you?
Uh, it's music for me. Like, I spill it in my music. I actually get inspiration from situations like of me feeling any type of way. But like when I feel it, I can spill it. I gotta find something that sound right with it, and I can spill it. So that's what I do. And listening to music as well too. But making it also does the same.
Okay. Um, Juwa, you said told my son we gonna live life. You kind of started to answer this. Well, you kind of hinted at the question, but I want you to kind of elaborate a little more. What did fatherhood look like to you growing up?
Sheesh. I ain't never know my dad. I mean, mom will always say little bits and parts, like, but nah, coming up without no dad. I had my uncles and my granddad for that, though.
Yeah, I heard you mention them. That's what I say. You kind of said a little bit about it. Like you bigged them up,
Yeah.
and you didn't mention your father, so it kind of alerted me. What about the people you grew up with? Like, did they have fathers? Like, did they kind of like embrace you, or try to school you, give you game, treat you like a son, any type of
I mean, my mom's husband, which is my stepdad, like, coming up when you young, you gonna bump heads with somebody that's coming into the family, but he been around long enough for me to respect him. It was just, I was already in that mentality, you know what I'm saying, being headed to the streets, so.
Yeah, it's like, you ain't my dad, so.
Right, you know what I'm saying, so like,
I understand.
I'm around people that got, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no daddy neither, so like, it was basically,
it was just
wasn't no
normal.
factor for no dad, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was mom, grandma.
Okay. Stolen goods, you said love getting longer, hugs getting stronger, nights getting colder. What did that look like? What did your life look like, with that distance being created between you being there for your son and you having to kind of adjust and I guess see reality in a whole nother way. Like, I'm sure there was some times where you didn't see your son at all because like you said, it was the barriers being created. What was the day-to-day life like for you, those cold nights? Like, you can kind of like just take us through like kind of like what that period of your life looked like.
Well, like my particular situation, I ended up like I've always been involved with street shit since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Whether it be selling or robbing or etc. But it'd be like, when you're with the girl, you got the house and shit, you're doing the thing, a white picket fence thing, whatever, trying to do the right thing, whatever. You think it's all good, and then you know what I mean. You try to be like not staying out of trouble, maybe switch to selling some weed or something, whatever, like trying to like slow down. And then, you know what I mean? Like, so then when you go out of that, when you don't have kids around you anymore, then you're going like, oh, full blast. Like, I'm back on. Why else? Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Because it's why I stopped, right? I don't have the kid around me. So then the nights getting colder because you're getting back out there in the streets. Things are different. You know what I mean? You're older now. Things are different. Everybody else has been getting either snatched up, whatever, etc. And so like nights getting colder. Like specifically, my kid was staying. I would only get to see him at grandma's house. Once again, like I had to go to my mom's crib, and you know, that's when I remember specifically just laying with him, you know what I mean? I was like sleeping in my old room, you know what I'm saying? But it was his room now, you know what I'm saying? But it was just kind of like, damn, I gotta go as a grown ass man to my mom's crib, which is like 2 hours away, to go see my son and go sleep in my old room just to catch a one night with my son, you know what I mean? It just makes you feel like less of a man, you know what I mean? Even though really, like in my situation especially, I didn't really do anything necessarily wrong to deserve that, you know? I wasn't beating anybody, I wasn't drinking, like, you know, like an abuser of alcohol, I wasn't a drug abuser, you know what I'm saying? This was all over rap music, you know? I got my family split apart over me choosing music over my boring lifestyle, etc., whatever, you know what I mean? So I decided later on my son would realize, you know what I mean, like he would take my side later. So I just was like, all right, I'm gonna go through this hard time these nights and then just fucking push through it, keep making music, you know. So that's what I did.
Sushi Gang, you said Cold City, I'm just trying to survive. Has there ever been a point in time you thought you was about to lose your life?
It's a couple times. It's a couple times. You know what I mean? From basketball court shootings, you know what I mean? To goddamn people trying to like rob you. Like I got robbed like one time. Yeah. They had the gun or whatever. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? You know, I can get everything back and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, but you know what I mean? They had the gun, they did whatever they said, the third. It's a lot of stuff going on out here in the city. And it be crazy, so you got it. Like I'm always strapped, bro. I'm always strapped. And that was one of the things that they were mad about with my court case with my son, and for me having my son, because I always had my gun. Like I always have a gun. Like I'm not gonna not have one. Like, cause there's too much going on. Like I'm an artist. I am an artist. You know what I mean? People see you doing different things. You know what I mean? You only gotta be invited for real half the time. They can just be like, oh, they think they gonna get something from you. They gonna try to do whatever. But yeah, it's dangerous out there for real. Gotta be protected. It's not always about you either. It's like yo, like you might be good. It's like it's like other people you gotta worry about. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I always treat it.
Drew, I got 2 questions for you. You say, nigga killed my dog. I won't see him no more. How did the loss of your friend affect, you know, like your day to day after that?
I mean, it be, you know, you gonna be at rage. You know what I'm saying? You know what come with the streets. You know, people gonna always want payback. You know, like, or not even like, there's a lot of situations, cause you know what I'm saying? You can lose your dog and not be on the type of payback and still gotta watch your back, cause you never know what they was on from the intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when I lose my dog, there's always payback with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather, you know what I'm saying, it's done by me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like, it's just that mentality coming up, like,
yeah, you
can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't just accept, like, you know what I'm saying, or, like, I mean, I feel like that's anywhere, but, you know, like, where I'm from, like, it's a saying, like, you take one, we take two, you know what I'm saying, like,
I think you said something like that, and you said can't visit the grave till we
two up on the skull, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just like certain vibes or certain ways that me and some of my people carry, like, we not after the grave, like, we not going back, you know what I'm saying, like, there's just something like how, where I'm from, how we rock, like, but I know other people can feel it, like, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's how it be.
And then the other question I want to ask you is, you said I broke a couple hearts, wish I could get unbroke. Are these people still alive?
Yeah, I've been breathing.
Have you ever tried to communicate this to these people?
Nah, cause it's like, I mean, yeah, cause they day-to-day people that's in my life. It's like, when you doing wrong and you know you're supposed to do right, or when you doing wrong to people that you know you're supposed to do right to, like females, you know, grandma wants you to change your life, move this way, I'm moving that way, it hurt it, you know what I'm saying? Cause you never know what can happen, like, plenty ways, plenty things when I say that, like, I broke a lot of hearts, or mama wants you to do right, you know what I'm saying? Leaving the crib, had her wear nights, you know what I'm saying? What you doing, where you at? Or me cutting a homie off for foul play, you know what I'm saying? That'll hurt a nigga like that, cause I'm a stand up nigga, you know what I'm saying? So like, me cutting you off, you know you did something, and you did something to foul, you know what I'm saying? So like,
so it's basically just choices, like, you know, and it's like, I'ma live with it, and you know what it is, so it's really nothing to really say, because
you know, like, cause like, you know what I'm saying, like, females that you know, like, you know what I'm saying, I done broke female hearts that I know I love, and I know they love me, you know what I'm saying, I just couldn't control my ways, you know what I'm saying, so like, they hearts that I wish I could get unbroke, you feel me, like, I wish I could got them go and be who they wanted me to be, like, or, you know,
I just can't
control
my way.
Yeah, man, I swear.
Do you feel that way? Like you some hearts out there you wish you could unbreak?
Oh man.
You got to unbreak. You got to break your baby mama heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you wish you could unbreak that though. You know what I'm saying? That would have probably split half the bullshit that came with you and your child relationship. So like, I know you probably feel like.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like, cause you know how they is. It's like, it's more of a time, like, you're a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? So I be knowing, like, cause you know, studio time, like, here, you invest in your time, like, your money, like, you know, you supposed to bought them J's, you know what I'm saying? But you went, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it be bumping here. So, like, females gonna get jealous over music. Then you got groupies, you know what I'm saying? Then you got people, like, it'll be a lot for a female, like, especially a baby mama. They be like, cause they know, they already know they got their hands on you, you know what I'm saying? Like a son and a son. Like, you can't really do too much. Like, y'all bragging and hyped about it. Nigga, that's my baby daddy. They know, like, I can this and that. Y'all can't. So, like, my baby mama gonna twitch when it ain't her way. So, like, I be knowing.
Understood, man. Understood. Man, it's wild, man, because you know, y'all got like similar, you know, situations, you know, but yet, you know, from different like backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I feel like y'all all got like similar values, you know, when it boils down to it. You know, just having that core person that you know you can go to when things get real heavy, whether it's the streets, whether it's relationships, whether it's the loss of somebody. You know, y'all all expressed how, you know, their mom, their grandma, you know, is like, you know, that core. And you know, y'all all basically expressed a different perspective or a different side to basically love. Like, you know, what you trying, you know, it was to somebody that you love, somebody that you wanted to be on your side, that you needed to be there for you, and you know, it affected, you know, the way you know, interacted within society. You know, you might be planning traffic a little more now that, you know, this person ain't picking up the phone. All right, well, I'm about to just go be on my bullshit, you know, like, you know, like how you said, you know, it was like, you know, you ain't never met your daddy, so it's like, you know, who gonna tell me, you know, how to be a man? Like, you know, everybody out here on the same shit for real. So, you know, I'ma just protect the women that I care about, and I'm not gonna give no more of me than I've already lost. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to preserve all the love I got for the people that got love for me. And you know, like you said, the streets ain't got no love for me. Like, so, you know, I know that at the end of the day, like, you want that love, but you want it to be genuine. And it's like when it's not genuine, then, you know, it just causes you to become this other person. You know, and I believe you proud of that person that you got to become? Nah, nobody really is. But, you know, you done seen so much in life that, you know, survival means more than the way you feeling at the time. And it's like, you know, I'll cry and do all that shit after I got down, you know, deal with this the way that I'm gonna deal with this. You know, you want to make it home to your son. You want to get him out of a fucked up lifestyle, fucked up situation. You know, you want him to be better. All three of y'all got sons, so you know, I know that's a never ending struggle. It's like, you know, you got to think, what if your sons grow up and had to face the same bullshit that you facing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would that look like? How would you stand that? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you picture riding on some niggas with your son? You know what I'm saying? Going to beef with some niggas with your son or something, like, you know, so, you know, these are things you just got to think about. It's like, you know, time running out for everybody, but, you know, sometimes I remember in one of the sessions somebody said, you don't even gotta be dead to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even gotta be dead to kill yourself. Like, you know, something along the lines of that. And it's like, some of us just are dead to life because we not trying, and, you know, we not, you know, moving forward, and we not, you know, rebounding from heartbreak and stuff like that. So I just really encourage y'all to, you know, just, you know, survival is first. Survival is first on, you know, on everybody's list. You know, getting money is cool, but if you don't survive, you can't get no money. Exactly. And so, you know, definitely survive, but, you know, just start, you know, thinking of ways, if you haven't already, start thinking of ways to overcome being in survival mode all the time, you know, because that's not the way to live. Right. The way to live is not, you know, to be in survival mode all the time. You know, you want to be comfortable. You want to be able to, you know, go to the grocery store and you know, go places and be able to just take a deep breath. You know, you want to be able to ride out with all your jewelry on and ain't nobody looking at you funny. You know, you want to be able to hang out with your son and you know, not worry about where you gonna take them or how long you gonna hang out with them or what you want, you know, and even being able to do your music and still be able to have that healthy relationship. You know, and the same with you. You know, just being able to have that healthy relationship. You might can't have a healthy relationship with the female. It might not even be no coming back from that. You know, but time, man, time is incredible. Time has done some things for me that no person could do for me, and so, you know, stay prayed out. Even though grandma praying, like, ain't nothing wrong with you praying too. You know, 2 prayers is better than 1. You know, if you don't feel like your prayer is strong enough for you, then pray for the people you care about. You know, and you might get good karma just for praying for them. You know, like, it was a scripture somewhere that say, you know, pray for your enemies. Like, you know, I read it one time and I was like, that's kind of crazy, you know. But when I thought about it, it's like, you know, it make a lot of sense. But I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all for stopping by tonight. I hope this helped, you know. Hope it put a new light on in you. I ain't saying it's gonna change your life or nothing like that, you know, but it's a start, man. Just being able to talk about some stuff, man, because, you know, some of that stuff we put in our music, we walk around with that for 10, 20 years and don't even realize it. And it's like, I ain't told nobody nothing about it. It's like, I thought by putting it in the music that the people would get it, but you can have a homeboy that never understood what that line mean, and he deal with you every single day and don't even know what the line mean. Like, and that line meant more to you than the whole entire song. And it's like, if just one person can understand me, then I'm good. You know, but sometimes we just don't feel like we understood, you know, and then we go from, you know, making music to like acting shit out. You know? So, y'all got anything y'all wanna say, man?
Okay.
Cool, man.
Just appreciate DeAndre Fulton. Go follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Abstract
Humble
Vocal.
man.
Cool, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's you know, Miles behind the mic. It's a route.
Newsflash, blacks still killing blacks, nigga, newsflash. Cops still killing blacks, nigga, newsflash. The dollar down like these niggas on the news, man. Niggas quick to say what's up with nothing new, man. What's up?
Shit, same old. What's good with you?
Not much. Newsflash.